what you gotta say, but don't play. Say what you gotta say, but don't play. Say what you gotta say, but don't play.
What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual fairy godmother, and I am back. Okay, except for I'm not back with another read. I am back with a mukbang because, honey, yes, I got me some Chipotle. I'm so excited. I hope it's good. Chipotle been like a miss every time. Like, it's really been a miss every single time I've been going. I had stopped going because all last summer, every time I got it with Jonathan, it was bad. And now I'm back to on my Chipotle. Okay, so I got plain white rice without the cilantro and stuff. No beans. I got the sofritas, the tofu. And then the red salsa, the green salsa, extra cheese, and extra sour cream, and that is all. Okay, I'm a very simple girl. Okay, don't that just look delicious? Yes, it does. I know it does. I got me some water. And yeah, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Today we're gonna be talking about a lot. Okay, I kind of got like on a rampage, like in my mind. So y'all know every time something comes to my mind or I get some kind of epiphany or something, I'm always gonna come to y'all. So yeah, it just looks so good. I'm so excited. I really hope it's good. Let it be for the nourishment of my body and the nourishment of my soul. Okay. Yeah, because that's good. Period, that's good. Okay. Also got me a little tortilla on the side. Okay, so today's topic is, how did you see yourself as a child? Now that's, y'all probably like, what? But honestly, how you see or how you saw yourself as a child plays such a big role in the person that you become. Like, and I'm starting to recognize that. So basically, I was watching this girl named Kai Foster, and she was doing a video about why she left Howard University. And I don't know what part now, it didn't slip my mind. I don't even know. Y'all know I be forgetting stuff. But somehow she was talking about like her relationships with people in her life and like how they were and how she perceived herself. I don't know if she was talking about how she perceived herself. I think I just made that up. She was just talking about like how the relationship that she had online and stuff, like how people may have seen it, wasn't really how it was in real life. Basically. And that made me think about like how I saw myself, like what I was going through, what I was feeling like. But yeah, so yeah, it was something else that I had wanted to talk about though before I had watched her video. I got some notes on the side of me because I need them. But I just lost my train of thought again. Dang, what was I gonna talk about before the whole Kai Foster thing? I feel like I like that's how y'all know when I be switching, when I completely like lose my train of thought like that. What was I thinking about this morning? Oh, okay, so I love when I remember. Okay, now I gotta catch my breath. I got a little too excited and this is spicy, but okay. So this morning I was pretty much watching I'm not watching it, but I was like meditating. I was listening to this motivational speech as I was like laying down, probably halfway asleep, and he was like, these people aren't bad people. Stop getting mad when they ghost you. Stop getting mad when they leave you. Stop getting mad when there's no explanation. And I felt like he wasn't talking to me, but about me, because I do that. Like, there's a lot of people in my life, friends, that I've just completely blocked on everything. YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, shit, whatever social media is out at the time, I would just block them. And at some points, it'd be like, okay, I'd be thinking about the people, like, dang, feeling guilty, like, dang, you really did just, like, because everybody has a conscience. So that's why when people do stuff to me, I just be like, bitch, like, what? But anyway, so I just be thinking about it, like, dang, like, you really just be cutting people off. Like, if I get a weird feeling about something, y'all know I'm spiritual, so I really do listen to my intuition. And if I feel like you being weird, or this just not really what I want, I'm not feeling this, I'm not feeling you. Because it's a difference between somebody did something to you and that made you want to stop being a friend, or stop dating them, or want to quit your job, or just cut your family off. But it's different when you just feel like your character is not aligned with mine. And most of the time, that's what it be like. It be like, I don't really like how you moving. If you would move like that, that just mean this you, like, you know. Instead of coming to a friend and being like, hey, you know, did you try to act like, or what's, you know. Because most times that's what friends do. Like, that's what people do, I guess. Like, people with good communication skills, like, they speak about, you know, what's bothering them. And I just avoid conflict. I just don't. Excuse me. And I really feel like that stemmed from my childhood. Like, growing up, when I got in trouble, I got in trouble. Like, I got whoopings, I got my ass beat. And I got yelled at real bad. Like, and my mama still do it to this day, to my brother. But when my mama get mad, like, she can't get over it. My mom is a Pisces, okay? I'm a Cancer, so we're emotional. My mama will yell you up and down until she done. Saying all kind of stuff to her kids that she probably shouldn't be saying. Like, she probably keeps herself. And honestly, I do that to Jonathan. I ain't gonna lie, I do that to anybody who come at me. Cause you hurt me, I gotta hurt you worse. I'm learning though, an eye is not for an eye. I do not gotta let you make me like you. Okay, period. But I took on that trait from my mom, or from, I don't want to say from my mom, but I think that's from my mom. But yeah, like growing up, it's just like, I don't even want to say nothing. Like, I can't say nothing back. I can't actually answer the questions. Like, they be like rhetorical questions, or you just yelling and I can't even say nothing, like, because I'm gonna be in more trouble. So I never want to have conflict. Like, I don't like, I'm not gonna lie, if we can be completely honest, I was bullied forever. Like, I don't remember elementary school. If I was bullied, I don't remember. I don't even remember elementary school, to be honest. I don't ever think about elementary school. I don't know none of my teachers' name. None of that. Y'all know I have DID, dissociative identity disorder. If I did not know, I have a link in the description box below about all my spirituality meets mental health videos, okay? Period. But I be forgetting shit, so I don't really remember elementary school like that. But I know for sure middle school, I used to get bullied. I used to get punked. Like, I don't know if people know it. I mean, like, kids pay attention, so I'm pretty sure people could tell, or it was probably rumors or whatever. But in my mind, I didn't want people to know that I was scared, so I would like hide in bathrooms. I didn't want to go to the lunchroom. I used to just always be in like a guidance counselor office, or like somewhere where like I wasn't around other kids, because I didn't want to fight. Like, I feel like my first fighting experience, I was forced to go fight that little girl. Like, I was forced to go fight her. I don't remember why, or I can't remember the situation, but I feel like my mom and them told me to go fight her. But anyway, it was like all my life I was forced into volatile situations. And like, I remember this one fight with this girl named Jakiria that went to my middle school. And I don't remember what happened, but I remember this girl named Dejanay being like, she said she want to go up in there and fight you, or she said she want to fight you. And I remember getting up like, but why? Like, what do we have beef about? Like, what? I remember in my mind being confused. Mind y'all, I've always had mental illness. So I've always had a bad memory. I always used to tell my best friend in elementary school, like, I don't remember my childhood, you know, stuff like that. So it probably, I don't know, it could have been a reason why she had to fight me. I don't know. But in my mind, I just remember feeling so clueless. Like, why am I about to go fight this girl? But lo and behold, I went to the bathroom and I went to go fight the girl. And I ain't no bitch. So I got down. Like, I had to get down. And I'm not gonna play. Like, once you make me mad, like, bitch, you just made me mad. So I ain't gonna lie, I had to take that one. But I remember just not really wanting to be in that situation. Like, not wanting to be in conflict. Like, even in high school, I used to do the same thing. Like, I didn't really have friends. I didn't go to the lunchroom. Like, the girls that I sat with in the lunchroom, God, thank you God for them. Them was angels because they was a grade younger than me. Shaylin, Chastity, and Nakyra, and Allegra. Them girls, they just like took me in and was like letting me sit with them at the lunch table, and they younger than me. I'm not sitting with nobody in my grade. I don't got no friends. Like, I had one friend, Courtney, and I had her since middle school. And she was doing her own thing. She had her own group of friends, and we only had like one class together. So it was like, I just felt alone. Like, I just felt like I didn't have anybody that was just my person, like my friend. Even in middle school, I had friends. I had a best friend, Shaquan. She's still my best friend to this day. But in middle school, I didn't see myself as having a friend. I felt like I was having silent problems with the girls, or because it was a group of us. Yeah, it was a group of us, and we all used to kick it. We all used to be really, really close and get into shit together. And I used to always like slightly have problems with people, like, but I don't think I ever said anything to anybody. I just used to go home and be feeling some type of way by myself, you know? It was kind of like I didn't talk to people unless they talked to me. I'm kind of still like that. Like, I don't text my friends unless they text me. And it ain't no like shady stuff. I just don't really talk to people. I talk to myself out loud all day, every day. But I don't really remember my connections with people. Because, for one, I don't always have memories. And as a kid, I would switch out and be forced to be in situations that maybe I didn't really know the full story of what was going on. Or I hope y'all are able to follow this. If you know someone with mental illness, if you know kind of like somebody who you feel like was kind of like me, it may be because of mental illness. But yeah, so basically, I kind of never was really able to form relationships with people because I just saw myself as the oddball. Like, I really saw myself as weird, or just, honestly, I don't think I felt like a human being. I always felt out of place. I always felt like confused about the world and what it meant to be in this world. Like, I just felt like nobody else had the same inner dialogue as me. I felt like I couldn't say a lot of what was in my mind. Because, like, when I would kind of do it on accident, like, I used to have a loud inner dialogue. Like, I still do. But, like, auditory, like, spiritually, I would hear somebody calling my name all the time. All the time from my... Oh, that just made me want to cry. I used to always hear somebody calling my name, like, Caprice, and it was demanding, and my heart used to race, and I would go to the top of the stairs, and I'd be like, yes. Mama would yell at me, like, girl, ain't nobody calling you. Ain't nobody calling you. And then, like, I would always tell my mom, like, I can't hear. Like, she like, girl, we took you to the doctor. We got your ears examined, and you can fucking hear fine. It used to be an ongoing joke with my god sisters, like, what, you can't hear? But people didn't understand that my inner dialogue was so loud that I learned to tune out the world. Meaning, I wasn't always present enough to really have relationships where I felt close enough and safe enough to have a conflict. Because you gotta understand, when I first started switching, I was 4 years old. And I don't know. I don't even know how we got here. But it's okay. It's okay. So, I started switching at 4 years old, which made it hard to not still be 4 years old. Like, a part of me was still 4 years old, and sometimes I would come out in situations, or I would be living a life that wasn't what I felt like was my life. Even if it wasn't me being 4 years old. It was like, I didn't know who I was. Because at the time, I didn't know that I was switching. I didn't know about DID. I didn't know about mental health. I didn't know about any of this. Like, I'm really having memories and fathoming all of this, like, at 20 years old, and at 22, and at 25, and at 26. You know, so I used to just not really feel safe. I just always felt vulnerable because I don't know who I am. Like, I'm coming out and people expect me to be something. Y'all talking to me or y'all saying stuff to me. We having conversations. And really, in the back of my mind, my higher consciousness or actual caprice, you know, is telling you like, okay, this was happening, this was going on, explaining this, or kind of teaching me how to be me. So, coming from the childhood that I came from, and dealing with trauma and dealing with mental illness and not understanding it or being aware of it, I kind of think Kai Foster maybe touched on that too, and that's maybe why this is coming out, because she said she had undiagnosed ADD. But I had to stop the video because I got a ding in my head, and I was like, okay, I'm finna do this mukbang. But I'm definitely going back and watching that video, and I'm gonna watch it over from the beginning, because she just sent me on a whole spiritual journey that I didn't even know I was finna go on. Okay, sis, shout out to her. But yeah, where was I at? I don't know, but no, I fucking can't remember. Coming up from like how I grew up and my mental health not really being talked about or discussed, I kind of grew up scared to discuss it, I guess, because of what I had seen in my family, because of what the stigma was, I guess, around it. I don't even know if I knew what it was. I think I just knew about being crazy. And even to this day, like, my daughter told me the other day that her auntie on her daddy's side called her crazy, and she was like, but I'm not crazy. She was like, I told her that we got a new house, and she said I was crazy, but I know I'm not crazy. And I'm like, yeah, you're not crazy, baby. Like, you know, so that struck a nerve. But it's just like, when you don't ever have a sense of self-identity, like, I don't feel like I've ever had that until now, until 26 years old. But before that, I don't think I knew me. I don't think I paid attention to me. I don't think I saw me. You know, I don't think I ever had a sense of who I was, because I was constantly trying to live up to who Caprice was, to who, how do I explain it? Caprice is the body who I came here to be, but also it's parts of me that's like little branches, like little spirit guides, little people I've been in my past life, childhood me's. Like, it's just, I'm made up of, I'm a complex. Complexity is me. I am she. I am everything. I am her complex. Okay, honey, period. I love me. I love my brand. I love my story. I love my journey. Like, I just love me. Like, I'm a chosen one, okay? Like, I'm a chosen one. But yeah, I never, ever gained my own self identity, my sense of my own identity. I never, because I was switching and because I couldn't really connect with what I wanted from people, I couldn't really voice what I wanted from people, I just kind of had to accept people. It made me the martyr, or it made me always the victim in my mind. It made me feel like everybody was hurting me, everybody was trying to do something bad to me. I had a lot of fears. I was very much probably a child. A lot of my life, a lot of those years, I was probably a child, like literally a child, living in a grown-up body, not really knowing how to do what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm doing it. And I mean, I feel like a lot of us probably go through that, but we don't put a label on it, or we don't understand what our thoughts are or what's really happening in our mind. And for me, I know what's going on in my mind now. Like I'm aware now. So, and now having that sense of identity and recognizing, like, dang, well, how did I see myself as a kid? Like, did I like myself? How did I handle situations? What did I allow? What habits that I formed then that no longer serve me, that I really need to change, because now people was walking all over me, or now I'm so standing firm in myself that I'm just gonna cut people off. I don't even give people a chance. Or now I've had so much trauma. I've had so much trauma that my trauma has kind of taught me to no longer take nobody bullshit or no longer accept anything. So I don't want to say it makes me give up, but I guess, yeah, it makes me give up on people, on the reality of things working out in my favor sometimes. It's like I gotta cheer myself up with the worst case scenario, or, well, it can't possibly be that bad. Well, used to. But like, my childhood played such a major role in who I am and the woman that I'm becoming outside of who I am, because who I am is not even fully who I am. Who I am is who I am presently right now at this moment, but who I'm gonna be, like who I want to be, who I'm learning to be, is the legacy that's gonna be left behind. When I die, people gonna be like, oh, she was like this or she was like that. You know, I really feel like the earth angels that are here now doing God's work are going to be in the next life cycles what they would call a Bible or a scripture, or our stories are like their stories. We are the prophets. And I've been recognizing like how important it is to figure out who I've been so that I can know who I want to be. Because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And for a long time, I've been falling for anything. I've been allowing myself to believe the illusions of life. You know, the illusions that things are not going to work out, that people are out to get you, that the world is evil and bad. And it's not like that. The world is meant to be ascended. Like, the world is meant to show appreciation for our Creator. So, of course, God has to show us turmoil and pain and how to be resilient, how to love, how to have compassion, how to understand, you know, like how to bond together, how to form, like how to be one, not only with our people, but with the universe, with Gaia, with Mother Earth, with everything. Literally, that's what Earth is about. It's about learning. It's about learning to accept who you are, what you are, how you come, how you show up, exactly who God made you to be in your authenticity, and not question it. Because I spent so much time questioning. Like, I used to always say, like, I don't got no friends. Like, I have friends, but I never genuinely felt those connections that maybe they felt, or even if they didn't feel them. But it's just like I wasn't able to feel connections. Like, I was incapable of feeling love. And that is something that I still deal with to this day, especially like in my relationship. I know that I love people, but I don't feel it, if that makes sense. Like, my body cannot comprehend it. Like, my mind knows, like, I love this person, but my body kind of rejects the feeling of love, because love has taught me so much trauma over the years. Like, loving people, loving my family, loving friends, loving life, as a kid, loving life, you know, like whatever, just loving in general brought me a lot of trauma. And at some point, I think I kind of turned it off. And when I turned it off from myself as well. Like, I thought I was so fat all the time, my whole life, up until I got pregnant. No, even while I was pregnant. I didn't even take pictures when I was pregnant with Kamaya. If you look back at, like, Facebook and stuff, like, I regret not feeling beautiful enough to have been taking pictures. Like, I don't remember how my face looked. Y'all know, like, because of my mental illness, I don't form memories like other people. They're probably in my brain, but I can't see them. I can just feel them. I feel everything. I feel it. But love, it's like I reject it. I refuse it. I never think that people love me. Like, even my parents or Jonathan. Like, it took us going through everything that we've been through and him being away from me. Even now, I still question if he loves me, but I know that we're in love, if that makes sense. Like, it's a mental thing. Like, it's like I have to retrain my brain, because the brain is so powerful that it takes over. And now I'm fully out. Now I'm fully here and aware and present in accepting kind of like who I am and what I've been through. Like, it's made me so much aware of the fact that I don't have to feel guilty. I don't have to feel guilty about certain things that I've done in my life. I don't have to feel bad about being a human being. And I'm sure all of y'all got shit that y'all feel bad about. Like, we're human. Like, even if it's something small, like killing an ant, you know, like, I feel it so heavy when I do something that I feel is wrong. Even if I know that my action is justified, I guess I still just, I can empathize with whoever it is that I hurt, even if it's like stealing a freaking lip gloss thing as an 8-year-old kid from Victoria's Secret. Like, just feeling like, dang, like, now they can't sell that. Like, now they losing out on money. You know, like, I wouldn't want somebody to steal my lip gloss. Like, like, internalizing everything. Internalizing that I was feeling love, but never feeling the love of others, I guess. I wasn't aware as a child what love languages were. I was never taught that. So there are different ways that people show you love, you know, like doing stuff for you, words of affirmations, quality time. What are some other ones? Affection, physical touch, date nights. I don't know, different stuff. Reading books together, taking naps together. There's a lot of different love languages. And one of my mom's love languages is gift giving. It's not really spending time as much as mine was. So a lot of the times, if people were not loving me how I expressed love, which was being there for them, like a ear to listen to them, be kind to them, and just, I guess, nurture them in a way, because I am a Cancer. We are the sign of the mothers. But I guess that's how I show my love to people, because that's how I wanted to be loved. I wanted to be held, and a best friend that want to spend all their time with me and talk to me all the time and like me, and I wanted that. And I didn't realize that, hey, these people grew up different. Maybe this is how they be friends, or maybe this is the kind of friendship that they can offer you. But to me, I was always looking at Disney Channel and, you know, friends getting through stuff and doing this, and I was just like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. That's it. That right there. Because you switching so much. Again, I'm trying to formulate who I am by my outside circumstances. What I'm watching, how people are treating me, how people are talking to me, how people are speaking to me, what I'm taking in from just their energy, their facial expressions, how they look. Like, it was like I was a baby, like I was a child who wasn't really able to speak or wasn't really able to talk because I was back there. I was in the mind. So I had to just pay attention to what I felt or what I thought I was feeling, or no, I guess what I felt. But yeah, I don't know how all of this happened, and I went on this whole tangent, but I hope y'all kind of understood some of that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am taking personal readings. You guys could cash at me at @her complex, or you could Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. Share this video on all your social medias, especially Facebook, because I go live over there doing tarot readings. All right, y'all, I'm out of here.